atípicos, atípicos y atípicas, estamos aquí de vuelta con Horizon Zero Dawn. Y como os dije, hoy vamos a por el DLC. Vamos a ir a por el DLC, vamos a dejar esta, que es la misión final, para más adelante. Y hoy nos vamos a centrar con el DLC. Conseguimos ya la nueva lanza, que esto me acuerdo. Ahora no. No pensaba que sí, pero no, es con el DLC. Y nada, vamos a subir al Tajo. Vamos a conocer a los Banuk. Que vamos a descubrir más cosas sobre Silence. Mediante esto, porque es... Si veis que Silence tiene como tubos incrustados en su piel, vais a descubrir que esto es de la cultura Banuk y su religión.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Pues eso es lo que os he comentado. Que los Banuk tienen... Los sacerdotes Banuk tienen ese tal. Y que es posible que encontramos...
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat.
Sabotaje, debilidad a la congelación y la fuerza es a la ignición. El lumbre, ignición. Esto, extracción. Esto es fuerza, extracción, ojo. Y debilidad, todo.
Coming off it.
Así que 2 flechazos y lo matamos. Parecía que se podía subir por allí. Que es posible que se pueda subir por allí o subir por aquí. A mí el DLC me gustó mucho. Como juego en sí, realmente, pero... ¿Me ha cambiado la vida de color? Ah, claro, me ha cambiado la vida de color por el escudo. ¿Qué es esto?
Good. I can use this.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Adiós al ataque sorpresa.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Saben que soy un Nora, esto es también. No eran. Ay, pensaba que sí, pero no, eran fogatas sueltas que había. Mira, mira, mira qué cielo, mira qué cielo.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
¡Bof!
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Vas a ver tú también.
The young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunderstruck. You died on Thunder's drum. Your songs will not be forgotten.
Thunderstorm.
Must be
Tormenta
something
de
big going
trueno.
on.
Have Aratak to guide
Most of
us.
the village is moving towards that smoke.
De esto desbloqueado, juguete. Mire,
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
¿qué haces tú, bichi?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
La cabeza de una máquina. Vaya cuellos, tienen que tener. Veneran que flipas, a las máquinas, los Banuk. Flipat, Esta arma también está chula.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us.
Dun dun.
And so I ask
80s.
you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy.
Está bailando
I've been
dubstep,
up here
el
for
tatuaje.
2 long winters,
Ay, el
and I
tatuaje,
still
la
can't
pintura, la
make
pared.
sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Gracias.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them, a hardship to endure, a challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah, a land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them, but a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Joder.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum, and they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Bam, bam, bam.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant,
vale.
Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Hija de puta.
And Aurea...
No!
And they believed
But you don't.
the machine. Oh, but
Me he
Aurea's...
equivocado.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rests. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk.
No,
You were
talk.
north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
Misión secundaria.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least
Deep Din. What's that?
a hollow, carved out by the old...
Esta misión mola.
A flood?
Just north. Look all you like.
Si es la que me pienso que es.
Deep Din. Silence.
12 brillo azules. Fuck. Y 16. Ah, qué chulos. Para estar en el sigilo mola mucho esto, pero esta... Sí, para ver el contenido desconocidos y poco fiables. Desconocidos y poco fiables. ¿No tienes mapas? Necesito hueso de tejón, hueso de cabra, y piel de cabra y hueso de tejón. ¡Fuck!
It would be unwise to underestimate Rupert. He's not a normal.
No one hunts like the Banuk, but
Vale, y aquí tengo misiones, he cogido esta. Y si las misiones te dan brillo azules también. Así que nada consigues las armas. Cuaderno hemos visto ya. No sé por qué máquinas diabólicas. Pero vale. Mi incendiario. Y estos son osos, unos de fuego y otros de hielo. Y esto no me acuerdo bien.
I've heard the Nora can handle their bows.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Es que me la suda.
Well, I guess that's it.
That's all you wanted? A greeting? Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Survive and prevail.
Que no me interesa que es lo que me pueda decir este tío.
Okay. I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines. I've got to find Aurea. And to do that, I need to talk to her
Outlander,
apprentice.
wait a
Follow
moment.
the river north.
No ha cargado las texturas de los palos para
That
variar.
weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds.
Vamos a hacer
Find
esta
a
misión.
bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Vamos a hacer esta misión. Me preguntaréis, ¿por qué? Porque es una tontería, pero te mejora la espada. Ay, la espada. La
Any
lanza.
news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But
Hostias, pero está tomado por culo. Hostia, está tomado por culo, chaval. Vamos a desbloquear la hoguera.
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last. Encased in ice. It fell a long time ago. But the scavengers have just gotten started.
AP. Espérate. Ah, vale. Hostias, voy a seguir.
That's the last of it. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
¿Qué hace un puto vigía aquí? Tengo que buscar.
No room.
Es que corrupción no la utilizo, tío. son resistencias tampoco, tío. Solo me pongo sigilo. Resistencia, ataques a distancia. Este me da sigilo, pues a lo mejor no. Con culo, tío. Ah, que tengo que ir a tomar por el culo. Vale. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, esto es las mierdas esas. Vale. Ya me acuerdo. Acaba de venir un putísimo recuerdo de lo que eran. El último robotijo.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking. Part seems intact. Telnecks are built tough.
A ver, debería cazar también. Que necesito tejón y cabra.
Let's get this over with.
¡Hostias! ¿Pero de qué estoy hecho, papá?
Makes this a little easier.
Esto es brillo azul. Jaja, ya no necesito el mapa. Muajaja.
One of the Telnecks parts. It's heavy.
A ver, topo. Gilipollez, tío. Hola. Me han subido igualmente, tío, qué cabrones. Subir para volver a bajar, chico. Bueno, yo no he preguntado, pero supongo que todo se escucha bien y
This
se oye
tall neck part's still in
perfectamente.
one piece.
Putísimo retrasado este, tío. Ya que estoy aquí.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching.
Tengo que hacerlo yo.
Jolt should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Ugh. Ugh. Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground.
Dale, Aloy, corre.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here. All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
Vaya putísimo salto del Averno. Mamá. Hostia puta, chaval. Qué cosa más absurda, también te voy a decir. Que haya saltado tan lejos.
All right. Got what I needed.
Patum. Hay un territorio de caza. Hay un fucking territorio de caza. Me apetece mucho hacer la misión de la lanza, pero bueno, voy a bajar. No, espérate. Acabo de cargar una ardilla. Pensaba que lo tenía. No me puto cabe, tío. Tengo demasiado, tío. Igual que esto, tío, tengo demasiados. Estas no tanto. Carne, sí, tío. Esto también, esto no lo necesito para nada. También me lo quito. Es que tengo demasiado, tío. Tengo demasiado, tío. tejón necesitaba solo huesos. O también... Son ardillas, no me interesan. Necesito cabra, piel de cabra. Necesito una cabrita. Aquí hay más cosas, no hay bichos. Corre el conejo. A ver, me quito ya el cuello largo, tío.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Es un pavo. Es una energía. Vamos a hacer esta misión que nos plantea más misiones secundarias. Que por cierto, yo aquí, ¿qué necesito? Necesito mapaches y creo que aquí no hay mapaches. Gansos tampoco, mapache y ratas. El de tejón. La información de los
looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Cama, había dejado el reloj por ahí.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Sí.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Es que te clavaría toda la lanza
All
en el
right.
pecho.
You want to stop the
gilipollas.
spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait.
¿Qué
Won't you
quieres?
tell me your name?
Aloy.
Ah, tú también haces
Good.
muchas preguntas, puta.
If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
¿Qué
But I
hijo de
won't
puta?
fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is. Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
Debilidad ninguna, fuerza ninguna. A ver, aquí es... Trabajo para el Don Sigilo. ¿Qué está pasando, tío? Me está tocando la polla ya, tío. Vaya por de mierda.
I can kill the machines, but what about the tower? I might be able to destroy it. Or override it. Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me. That'll help.
¿Pero qué le está pasando, tío? Normalmente, tío, está haciendo muy el
So the
tonto, ¿eh?
tower helps nearby machines, but it can be overridden.
¿Qué esperabas, patán? Soy una diosa entre humanos.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Me tengo que ir lejos, pero no tan lejos. De camino vamos a hacer esta misión.
All right, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Y había... Estoy tocando la polla y este juego, tío. Debería acercarme a las hogueras, tío.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
¿Cómo cargarte un bicho destexturizado, tío?
This must be the ruin Laolai was talking about. Deep in. Flooded too, like she said.
Vale. Bueno, ya lo haré yo. Volver a la ciudad y comprar. Menos quiero tener 16.
Snap moss. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough.
Sigue arriba, vale. Ahora encontrada. Y hoguera encontrada. Por eso esto... Bueno. Ay, ¿por qué tarda 7000 vidas en cargarse? Ah, claro, porque necesito piel de tejón, ¿no? Ah, no, piel no. Necesito hueso de tejón. A ver. Ah, literalmente, seguir el río arriba. Ay, me estás tocando la...
Definitely awake now.
Aquí arriba. Mira, tío. Malditas cabras, tío. Joder, sí que hay cabras. Quiero tejones. I want problems. ¿Dónde está? $23.000 esquerras, tío. Es que no puedo comprar lo que quiera, tío, si no fuera por componentes.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old one built.
He encontrado ya una figura de animal, chaval. 6 Jesus Christ. Y tengo 5. Esos son cabras, joder.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Pues venga, vamos a ir. Qué mola, tío, que cualquier misión secundaria parezca principal también.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the din? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's packed with old stuff. Another holographic interface. Must be some kind of code. The lock positions. Helpful.
Pero necesito la célula. Allí hay alguien.
And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in.
We might be the last actual people I've ever seen.
I've become trapped somehow.
Qué puto payaso, tío.
I'll buy the forge. I'm pleased to hear another person stomping about in here. This blasted door is stuck. Oh!
Are you all right?
Well, you don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My
cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
Qué payaso, tío.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
Rough waters. No way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Ay, qué remedio, niña.
You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the clan. A stone ruin, cloud tall and lake wide. Must have been 13 levels on that monstrosity, but no walls. Just great stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous rusted out old world parts.
A tub of stagnant water. Charming.
They're the only things I've ever seen inside are bird nests. Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
Llévame esto.
A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
Es que es más tonto, tío.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above. How are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around.
Jump!
See what I can find.
Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap. Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you'd take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
Es que qué payaso, tío. A ver, me hace mucha gracia, Que es más tonto que una piedra. El pobre chaval. Ay, me gusta, tío, que seas todo super parkour. Porque apenas lo utilizas como tal, ¿sabes? Porque sí, vale. Vas subiendo y vas tal. Pero no haces parkour como tal en el simple hecho de que saltas de plataformas en plataformas. Normalmente es escalas un sitio, vas, vuelves, escalas otro sitio. ¿Sabes? No haces lo que acabo de hacer, ¿sabes? Por ejemplo, forzar el pedazo de salto que he hecho.
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Busca un contrapeso. Me cago en la puta, tío. No sé si me estoy anticipando o qué, tío.
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
No! The drop's too far, girl! Oh! Controlled falling. Very clever.
Going down.
Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
Me he pulsado triángulo, ¿eh?
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question.
Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
¿Dónde está?
Lord's forgive me. What did that snap maw swallow that ring breath? Right up. Is it dead? Just tell me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils. Oh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place
drained
is
enough
full
water
of
for what we need
surprises.
to do, but
Should we have a look?
I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam.
Pues sí, no sé. En teoría no es por aquí. Esto es secundario, así que... Vamos a ver qué ofrece.
Pipes, valves.
Para
Maybe I
empezar,
can drain the rest of the water from here.
esto.
Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
A ver, ¿dónde tiene que llegar? Vale, tiene que llegar aquí, así que...
That's not quite right.
No, porque esa no va, así que esta... Tiene que venir aquí. Vale, de aquí esto tiene que venir así. Esto tiene que venir.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
Hostia, pero
Looks like
no.
I'm on the right track.
Vale, no. Esto va así. Esto va... así. Y este... Joder.
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it?
There, that should
I'm
do
afraid
it.
I inherited my
I
mother's
should head back.
restlessness.
See if that took care of the rest of the water.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
Entonces sí que lo tenía que hacer. Es que no sé, tío. Me indicaba que tenía que ir para arriba.
Ugh, it stinks down here. Looks like that's everything.
You smell that?
I should head back up with Gildan.
Smells like a Fordside morning in the claim.
¿Qué es esto? Congelación eléctrica y corrupción. ¿Esto para este arco? Cojo esto y que me toma esto. Toma ya. El inventario, ¿qué es esto? Una negada.
Those drainage pipes lead into another room. Wonder what's in there.
A ver. Que me pierdo. Ahora he quitado el agua de aquí.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room,
Pero no he drenado esta. ¿Puedo no drenarla? ¿Hay la posibilidad o no? Audio aquí.
Okay, shells. Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. Recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. Sort of counting practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your stickers.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait!
Payaso, tío.
Almost there! Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand, just like Mum and I used to.
Vale, hemos vuelto aquí. Ahora tengo que poner esto aquí.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
Abrir la puerta.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
Claro, porque ellos no ven el interfaz.
Should have brought a cart.
Deberías.
Where is it? Where did it go?
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
¿Qué está buscando? El pimpollo este. ¿Qué pasa?
Gildan? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure.
Looking glass?
My old mom found one for me when it was one of the last things I was sure I saw it right there in the window. Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
¿Cómo iba a estar aquí si esto lleva años cerrado?
I'm sorry, Gildan. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
Yep.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
Está fumadísimo, tío. ¡Ah! Hostia, por un momento pensaba que estaba muerto. Por un momento pensaba que estaba muerto, tío.
And going by that sound, I think Laolai's already at the din.
Ah, el tambor. Ah, es verdad, ya me acuerdo por qué hacía esto. Es que es una misión 100% secundaria, porque lo es.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Pero es muy chula, tío. Te encuentras este punto, tío. Porque no tiene ni una otra definición. Pero es entrañable. Es un tonto entrañable. ¿Eso es un tejón? ¿Es un jabalí? Sí, era un tejón. Y se está yendo. No. Ah, pero no tan rápido como... Para que no tensarte con una flecha. A ver, soy sigilosa, pero a ver si te ven. Si ven una persona corriendo, pues dirán... Tal, que lo que, loco, que lo que, lo que... ¿Quién es este payaso? No va a dar bueno.
Now they're hunting me.
Hunting, ¿de qué hunting?
Sound's getting louder.
A ver, si puedo evitar el enfrentamiento contra los chascafauces, pues...
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above. She wasn't kidding about the sound.
¿Y cómo hemos entrado? Ah, sí.
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
Toma, 3 brillos azules. GG. Pum. Get leído. Una tontería, pero son importantes. Para mí son más entretenidas que las de... Las del juego original. A ver, que las del juego original tiene cada misión secundaria también bastante chulo. Porque necesito... Es que... Esto ha sido crueldad innecesaria, lo admito. Porque no me acuerdo que necesito solo tejones ahora. Tejón. Bueno, mapache, me vale. Putísima madre en patinete. Joder, que no lo veía. El tonto pueblo es este. Me falta hueso de tejón. Hueso de tejón. Me han dado piel de tejón. Tócate los cojones. Necesito cazar 2, tío. Y con esto tengo las pinturas. Son una gilipollas. Y que me gustaría los brillazules, tío. Pero bueno, es lo que hay. Y armas, estas son 16 y 14. Y los atuendos son de cristales del desierto. Esta está chula. Vuelve salud con el tiempo. Estos son 8 todos. La mierda es que no hay negro. De carja negro. Porque ya... Entonces ya sería... Pero bueno, en principio creo que los puedes llegar a comprar todos. ...30 de sigilo, tío. Si le pones 3 más, puedes llegar... Que sin ir más lejos. Esta con toda, 50. Y si quito... Ah, por si son 30. Ah, pero con 3 más. Podréis meter esto. Esto. Y este. Aunque realmente creo que le iba a poner... Este, ¿sabes? Me da un poquito menos de sigilo, pero me da resistencia cuerpo a cuerpo. Es que es precioso esta, tío. Es preciosa esta, tío. Objetos especiales, tengo el mapita. A ver, venga, subimos. Aunque aquí no se aprecia demasiado la armadura porque está siempre recubierta de nieve. Así que vamos a hacer lore. Y vamos con una un poquito más abrigada. Y rota, evidentemente. ¡Ay, qué pereza, tío! Joder, vaya prueba. Más difícil. A ver, hay cabras. Pero hay mapaches. Hay tejones. Hay tejones. Quiero tejones. Necesito 2 tejones. Y que me den hueso. Importante. Cualquier otra cosa no. Hueso sí. ¿En serio esta era la gran prueba? ¿De los chamanes?
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be this must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
No, es esta.
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
Por si te pierdes. Ok. A ver, parece que es por aquí. Así que voy a inspeccionar esto. Parece que hay algo.
Took a wrong turn.
Y aquí también hay algo.
Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Cositas, no muchas, pero hay cositas. Ah, coño. No sé por qué no se puede pasar. Y por ahí tampoco. Por aquí tampoco, por aquí tampoco. Esto es por allá, parece.
Another marker. Good.
¿Qué hay por aquí?
Better go back. After I
La
grab this
verdad es
loot.
que no te puedes perder, aunque no actives las mierdas, porque dices... Es para allá, pues yo voy por aquí. Primero.
Not this way.
No hay nada aquí. Creo que estoy yendo bien, por desgracia. Me da la sensación.
Wait. Back?
Sí, esta, es que la acerté sin querer, tío. Y aquí no hay nada. Yo pensaba que habría más cosas aquí secundarias, pero no.
Not this way. But then,
Tampoco.
where? I see. A chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here.
Ok, let's go. Por allí. Pero... o por aquí bajas. Por los... ostacas. Por si te caes o algo. O no hay nada, simplemente... ¿Ya está? Ah, amigo. Amigo. Era la armadura. Sí. Resistencia a ataques a distancia. No me interesa. Pero bueno, a ver. Está bien para ser algo 100% secundario. Mi pregunta es, si yo caigo, ¿podré volver a subir de alguna manera? No tengo ganas de experimentar. Porque no parece que haya nada. ¡Hostias!
On we go. Hopefully out of this cave. Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Hostia, que es el cadáver. para cogerlo y vendérmelo. Esto. Vale. No he dicho nada de la
Done with
prueba
the
del
cave.
chamán. Mira,
So
qué
what's
bonito.
next on this path?
Esto es donde estábamos antes. La presa provista desde arriba. Vamos a ir por el puente. Y por aquí parece que haya...
Oh, how does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
Qué guapo, tío.
Around the bend we go.
¿Y esto cómo lo sé? ¿Cómo conseguirlo? ¿Qué es eso?
Looks like I need to get up to that rope.
Cuerda y polea. Caja de suministros. ¿Qué es eso? Caja de suministros. Ah.
Now how do I cross this one? Down it is.
De momento bajamos porque no tenemos otro camino.
There's the way up.
Vale, esto es el pigmento, ¿no? Espérate, no. ¿Sale en el mapa? Sí, pigmento. Vale. Y hay una caja, la de suministros al lado. Vale, vamos a verlo.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Ugh. Made it.
Vale.
Okay, heading for more waterfalls.
Venga, baja. Puentecito. Tenemos... Papapam por aquí, papapam por aquí. Qué cinemática. Porque te presentan el nuevo bicho.
Bergen wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
Es un no. Pero mecánico.
Don't like the sound of that.
Porque tengo el escudo, la vida por la mitad. La torre de control, me está quitando escudo. ¿En serio? Hostias. Pero mira,
Shields overloaded by that pulse from the tower. It's pointing right towards those machine hounds.
cinemático.
Gonna have trouble reaching that tower to override it. Okay, I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Vale, cuaderno. Máquinas. Vale, tenemos una garra helada. Debilidad ígnea. ¡Hostias! Pero ¿hasta hacia dónde? ¿Hasta dónde me atacas, tío? Ah, opcional.
Scary new machine, down. Now back to finding Araya. Which means we've got to climb.
Pues bueno, opcional o no, yo le he matado.
I should be able to get up there.
Vale, no te quita vida, pero sí te quita escudo, tío. Ah, porque ya deducen que esto te lo pasas después del juego base. Por tanto, tienen que poner un handicap porque el escudo está rotísimo. El escudo está rotísimo, tío. Mitiga muchísimo daño.
I can't feel much of anything in this. This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take the blue gleam. Sparkles. You can see why it's worth a lot.
Mi pregunta es, ¿por qué coges uno si el cuerpo está lleno? Podrías coger 50 si te diera la putísima gana, tío.
Naltuk said Aurea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Escalericas.
An ancient door. Maybe Aurea's inside.
Tengo esto. Tengo esto. Y habilidades, no. Modificaciones, tengo esto. 15 y 27. Por lo tanto, me lo quito. Tengo este que es verde y este que es verde. Si a este no lo puedo ni desmantelar.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
Hostia, me está pitando el oído derecho.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Ah, que sin querer me he puesto en la misión. No quería. Así que voy a investigar por otro lado. Por aquí.
Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
Puede una foto protegida tener el sello intacto. Bueno, tengo que ir para allá. Pero antes, pues.
How am I going to explain to Kenny that Firebreak is doomed without a guiding intelligence advanced enough not only to think, but to feel?
¿Lo tenéis? Lo tenéis. Vale, pues sí. No hay mucho que explorar por aquí. ¿O sí?
Another email from my sister. I haven't got time to think, let alone reply. Oh, that photo of the girl she sent didn't do much for my conscience. Jenny looks pretty proud of her pilgrim costume. Crap. I've never missed Thanksgiving before. And chances for Christmas? Near zero. I can't even tell them that all the work I'm doing is to keep them safe.
Tan, tan, tan. Vale, este sí que es todo el audio. Pues vamos a ver la mesita.
Looks like the door's wired to something over here. Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. Well, that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open.
No me acordaba de este minijuego, tío, es precioso. Me gusta mucho este tipo de minijuegos. Y se parece al de las tuberías, si os habéis dado cuenta. Este tipo de puzzle es... no sé, me gusta.
Could you...
todo esto lo hace la vieja. ¿Cómo va? A lo mejor no es vieja, ¿sabes? Es una súper joven.
Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
O que a lo mejor hay otro sitio para ir. Y que esto solo estás haciendo tú porque no eres un chamán. Aunque parece que sí, que es la única manera de subir.
Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Digidi, digidi. Digidigi, digidi. Digidi. ¿Hay cristal? Es que parece que no había cristal, tío. Pero que la vamos a hacer.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Inocentada.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask, to guide me.
Hi.
Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Ay, yo no sé por qué la escaneo.
This one's bigger, but I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Vale, a ver. Tiene que volver esto. Así que esto puede ir así, pero no. Así que tiene que ir así. Este puede ir de muchas maneras. Así que lo que voy a hacer es... Ahí lo tenéis. es por aquí. Aquí. What the fuck? Ya, porque por aquí... Ah, no, sí que puede. Puede hacer así. Y esto hacer así. Estoy haciendo la vuelta del 15. Esto hacer así. Esto hacer así. Esto por aquí. Ver, no, al revés. Así. Llegar aquí. Esto llegar. Joder. Aquí, sí. Aquí así. Esto seguro que así. Que esto vaya así. Y este haga así. Vale. Y ahora conectémoslo con este.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing me. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back.
Bueno, lo he intentado, pero...
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did.
Ajá.
Who are you?
¿Quieres?
And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a... revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Pero qué pesados que sois, tío, con el...
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices.
De las normas y las mierdas.
One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the
Touche.
spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Esto es... 6 brillos azules. ¿Qué me ha dado? No, me ha dado una caja. Estas están muy chulas. Y evidentemente aquí pues tienes que hacer la típica hueso de ardilla. Joder, que tengo piel de ardilla, tío. Manejo y extracción de eso, ¿no? Pero no tengo que equipar, ¿no?
I guess the old ones like the...
Suda, pero tengo una talla más. Anita Sandoval. Venga, pues dale. Se cura, hacer esto y hacer lo otro. Y esto es bueno porque ahora yo quiero ir aquí.
Breath is ice.
Y no puedo hacerme
Before I even breathe out.
Siento que sale la animación de... The fuck? Me estás rayando, juego de mierda. Cojones. Vale. puto ruido, tío. De máquinas. Puedo ir a volver cuando me da la gana. A ver, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Voy a bajar, sí. Me mato si voy así. Coño, qué susto me ha pegado, tío. El escudo.
These will keep.
Ah. 16. Ya tengo para el arqui. Ya tengo para el arquillo. Aquí empiezan montañas.
Going down fast.
Prefiero evitar conflicto si no es 100% necesario. A ver, me cago en Dios. Voy a activar la... Es esta, ¿no? Sí. Que no pienso, tío, en ir así cuando escucho que los asusto. Mira, te pongo. Joder, en serio, tío, no me ha dado nada. Tampoco me da nada, tío. Qué asco me da, tío. Cazar.
Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either.
Oye, mejor. Vamos a hacerlo bien.
Here's one of the metal birds.
Yo me pensaba que realmente lo de esto, pero no, no. Se refieren a aviones de verdad. Papá.
Huh. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
Joder, vaya genio y figura, ¿eh?
Just have to go up.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Ok, payaso.
Forget about traveling.
Joder, tío, me está molestando ya. El ir siempre a reventar, tío.
Right.
Ah, bueno, solo me quedan las putas pociones.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Pa pa pam, pa pa pam. Ya me, sorry, no me acuerdo cuál es saltado. Pero bueno, a ver, si queréis lore de verdad, jugad el juego. ¿A qué era el débil? A la electricidad. Para flexeo.
So this thing will improve my...
Vale, y ahora tengo que volver. Así que nada. Yo voy a irme aquí.
Nice beer, huh?
Y necesito... Eres un tejón, eres un tejón. Es un puto tejón. Dios. Ven, 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 tejón. Joder.
Who?
Necesito
Back to your business.
tejones. ¿Y qué? Esos tejones me den hueso. Hostias. El tank. The Tank Boy. Tal cabra. Y vale, y con vuestro permiso, creo que lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Voy a buscar la hoguera. Tienda de brillo azul. Ahí está. Voy a comprar el arco este. Y luego viene este. Y el otro ya me da igual. Y lanzatormentas, pues... me la han dado. cristales, tío. Pero para eso tengo que matar humanos. Vale, inventario. No, artesanía. Si yo cojo este... No, este... Y le quito todo. Vale, son 300. El de esto son 360. 75, 260. Muchísimo mejor en todo. Así que, pues, una de estas. Necesito una de fuego. Y mira, puedo poner incluso esta. Terrenos de caza.
Shouldn't use my weapons up here. It'd be cheating.
Vale, pues vamos a guardar y voy a dejarlo por aquí yo. Voy a intentar para la siguiente vez que vuelva haber limpiado un poquito el mapa, haber conseguido de una puta vez el tejón, los huesos de tejón, y por otro lado a lo mejor incluso hago estas dos misiones y nada más nos quedaría hacer esta. Y esto. No prometo randa yo del finde. Sí que deciros que si queréis tendréis los primeros capítulos directos resubidos a YouTube. Del 1 al 4. Se subirán uno por la mañana, uno por la tarde, mañana a tarde. Tanto sábado como domingo. Para así asegurarme de que si queréis tener contenido, vais a tener contenido. Y por mi parte ya está. No prometo nada de si voy a hacer directo este fin de semana, porque ya veis que el fin de semana pasado no hice. A lo mejor mañana no, pero el domingo sí, hago una horita, sí, de chill. No jugando al Horizon, pero sí que a lo mejor, pues yo que sé, hago unos TFTs, un par de TFTs o lo que sea. Y vaya tú. Y no sé. Ya os voy... ya iréis viendo. Así que por mi parte nada más. Se os quiere y hasta prontito. Chao, chao.